What's your name?
My name is Williams Machu.
Williams
Machu.
Wanchuku. How old are you?
18 years old.
So what happened that particular day? Where were you that particular day when this thing happened?
Particularly, I was in the fourth floor. The fourth floor, since it started. The fourth floor.
What were you doing at that particular moment?
I was sleeping. It's only the vibration that I hear that is being that is falling. That is what wakes me up.
Do you work and sleep here?
Yeah, that is where I sleep.
So
I sleep. Anytime I finish work, I bath and sleep. For the place I used to sleep, for that hospital.
which state are you from?
For Imo State.
Imo State. Where in Imo?
In the same state.
When did you get to Lagos?
January.
January of this year.
Yeah.
Okay, before this construction work, what were you doing?
I don't have any job.
You don't have any job. Okay, since this thing happened, have you contacted your family member?
Yeah, I've contacted my brother.
What has been their response?
Yeah, he said that we come with my senior brother.
See, your...
My senior brother.
Okay, the firm you are working with, I mean the company,
Yeah.
how many of you are working there with the company?
There are many of us, so many workers, iron bender, people that do plaster, so many of them, they are too much.
So when this thing, we learned that you jump from the 10th floor, is that true?
No, that's not true. They don't jump over the fourth floor. They come from, it's only the fourth floor that
Fourth floor.
yeah.
So now that this thing happened, what has been the Lagos State government response?
They are asking me how my health, how my feeling. I tell them, they will tell me that thank God for everything that's happened, that God saved me. I said yes. They say, okay, I should wait a minute, that they will come and check how my body system is. I should wait, that is.
So now, your brothers and sisters, have you called them?
Yeah, I've called them.
Are they coming for you?
Yeah, they are coming for me very soon.
So before you come to Lagos, were you attending any school?
Yeah, I finished my secondary school.
You finished your secondary school?
Yeah.
Then, when you finish your secondary school, what about university? Don't you want to go to university?
No, I don't want to go to university.
But why?
Nothing, just like that.
Money?
Yeah, there's no money. That's why I come to Lagos.
Do you have father and mother?
Yeah, my father and mother is still alive.
They are alive?
Yeah.
Okay, so after this place, where do you want to go to? What do you want to do?
I mean, I would like to, because I don't have any place in Lagos sleeping, so I need to have a better place that I will be living, you know, or have work that I will do my life.
Do you have a phone number?
No, I don't have.
Now I have a phone number.
Yeah.
So since that Monday, how have you been feeling?
My friends that I have, the one that's feeding me, if they have, they will give me. That's how I'm feeling since that Monday.
Okay, when you were working with this firm, how much did they pay you per day?
Per day is 3,500.
3,500.
Yeah.
How many times do you work in a week?
Sometimes I work 3 times a week. Yeah.
After work, and you sleep in the same place?
Yeah. Yeah, I sleep there.
You're welcome.
I did hear you. Should I go?
gentlemen of the press for continuing to support us in this very difficult operation that will be on for day 6. As you can see, I have with me my colleague, the Excellency, the Governor of Nasarawa, who is in Lagos on 1 or 2 other official visits, and I've asked him to join me on a site visit today. And of course, our leader, TINUBU, who also lives just down the road here. I've also asked them to join me first to continue to commensurate with the families of the loved ones, and for us to put, to context how important all of the rescue operation and the cleanup that we're doing, how important it's been for us as a government. In terms of update, now we have a total of 42 bodies that have been recovered. 42 in total. We have 9 survivors. However, there are additional 6 people that we've also been able to identify that they were, on site, and they were treated, at the police hospital at Falomo. So we're getting all of the full records because they've discharged some of them, but we're getting all of the full records of the patients, the 6 additional survivors, in, so that it will go to a total of about 15. Outside that, we did promise yesterday that from today, bodies will be that are identifiable will be picked up from IDH, and I think they started that earlier today. Thank you. So they've gone, families have been going to IDH in Yaba to identify and to pick their loved ones. And the ones that will be difficult to immediately identify, like we did mention yesterday, we've started a process of a DNA test so that we will be able to fully medically account for everyone and all the bodies that are with us at IDH. As you can see, we've started taking out the rebels as well, and like I mentioned to you, the heap had gone down, but we're still carefully going through each of the piles to ensure that we do not have anybody that is there on recovered. So we're working with the numbers of missing lists that we have to continue to, reconcile the numbers of the bodies, number of people that have been discharged, to be sure that we can indeed create a manifest that was not available from day one. So that is where we are now. And I want to once again continue to encourage and thank our first responders, all of the very difficult work that people are doing here, and the gentlemen of the press too that have continued to stay with us, even at this very difficult time. Thank you. Yeah, there's a plan around psychosocial treatment, right? And there's also a plan around what kind of small incentive, so we don't need to publicly announce that, but there's a plan around that. But the issue is that we want to be sure that we're treating or we're dealing with the right people. If you let us know who this young person is and we can identify him as one of the people that were on the site. They said Red Cross, okay. So that's the psychosocial treatment that I'm talking about. And from there we can pick up his case. And some of them, we're also helping out. And if must there also know, the people that are going to IDH to pick up their corpse, they also have an option because the government have also provided the costs for burial costs for them. We've ensured that we can pick. There's a sum of money that have been made available to be given to the family that so wish, because some might opt out of it, that so wish, just to support, the burial arrangement extensively, and also people that were in the hospital too. They're also given support so that they can settle back at home, without needing to have the challenge of how do we eat, at least not for the next couple of days. So that are things that we're doing behind the scene, to be able to give succor, and to give some additional, support for the very unfortunate thing. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you.